guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to do this video because I'm just excited to play with makeup and to test something out, which is the grand product made by the King James Charles himself. It is the Morphe X James Charles palette. I got it in the mail. I think I've had it for a week. Let me just check for how long I've had it. I've had it for 5 days, which is actually not too long. I'm so excited to play with it. I can finally film this video. I can finally dip into this gorgeous palette made by James Charles and Morphe, and I'm just so excited. At first when he came out with this palette, I wasn't intended to actually buy it and get it, but I just kind of waited a little bit because at first I was like, okay, like I don't really need a palette. I don't really need another makeup palette. So I was like, not gonna buy it yet. I'm just gonna maybe wait a little bit to see some reviews from other people and to see if it's actually worth it. But then, so I just waited and saw some reviews from people, and then I saw him playing with a palette, him like comparing the shades from a fake James Charles X Morphe palette and then his real one, and then I was like, okay, I'm convinced I'm gonna buy this palette. So at that point when I wanted to get it, when I was like determined to get it, it was out of stock, so I had to wait a little bit, not too long actually, like a week or something. And then he announced his last, I think, restock, was ready to buy it. It was like 2 minutes before it launched, I think, before it restocked. And I checked the website just to see, you know, you never know, might be on there already. I mean, I wasn't expecting it because it was like still 2 minutes, but it was on there and I bought it immediately. And yeah, I mean, it's probably like a little time difference from like 2 minutes or something, which is awesome. I mean, I could already get it, so amazing. And then I literally forgot to use code James for 10% off, which I was shocked about. Super happy. And now I have it here. I'm gonna play with it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna stop rambling. I haven't filmed a makeup video in so long as well, which is like shocking because I love makeup and I love filming like makeup videos because I just feel the most comfortable as well. Like I feel the most chilled. It's like laid back. I have all my makeup in front of me right now and I'm gonna show you what I've been doing lately for makeup. I'm just gonna do the face and the brows and everything except the eyes really quickly and show you what I've been using. Not go too in depth, and then when I go into the eyes, of course, I will do it more in depth because I'm obviously going to be reviewing. I mean, it's probably going to be good. I'm not going to have anything bad to say probably, but yeah, just like my first impressions and then like a little look with it. So I'm really excited. First of all, I mean, love the package. Ow, I just hit my collarbone. I think it's stunning. It's like matte black, which if I would. Let me show you the inside. This is what it looks like. I'm sure most people have seen it by now, but I'm showing you it again, just in case you guys haven't seen it yet, for the people that are watching. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I think this is a really big plus, because I find when I buy big like eyeshadow palettes like this, it usually doesn't come with a little plastic sheet with all the names on it, because I remember when I bought the Jaclyn Hill palette, it didn't have something like this plastic cover which has all the names on it. It didn't come with that, so I literally had no idea what I was using, like the shades. I didn't know the names of the shades. Just for filming purposes, like a lot of variation, a lot of different colors. It has a nice like combo of matte shades and shimmery shades. Let's stop talking and just start on the face, shall we? Let's just start with primer. I've already like put moisturizer on my face and oil and serum. I'm gonna do that every morning and night. The first thing I'm gonna go in with is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I've been using this for a while. I really like it actually. It's a really nice creamy primer. In the past I only used silicone primers and I do like them, but I don't know, I just wanted to have like a cream primer. I don't really know why, I just like cream primers more. It sticks, I don't know. So yes, I'm gonna use this primer all over the face. I usually apply this with my hands because it's kind of the easiest. Anyway, I use about like 3 pumps. So I'm just gonna apply this. Also, I didn't bring a mirror with me. That's stupid. Okay, I should probably go to the mirror. Hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and get my mirror because I can't see myself. I mean, I can see myself in the viewfinder, but it's not enough. I'm back. Put my mirror over there, so I'm ready to go. Put primer on. I'm just put some lip balm on because I hate having dry lips. Then I'm gonna apply, just to be fancy, I never really do this on an everyday basis, but it's feeling like it. So I'm gonna apply the MAC strobe cream. I have a little travel mini size of this because I just wanted to try it out, and I also don't really feel like buying the whole tube because I don't really feel like I need it. It's like not really a product, like a makeup product that you need. It's just like make your makeup look even better or a little bit like more dewy, I guess. I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my hand. I'm just gonna apply that all over my face. I'm just gonna spray my face with a little Mario Badescu facial spray. This one is with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. It's like a really big bottle, so I love it. Kind of wakes me up as well, which is great. Okay, let's start. For foundation, I'm gonna use the Too Faced Born This Way. This is just a great foundation. A lot of people love this, and James loves this too, so yes, Sister James, we're using this foundation because we love it. This one's in the color Porcelain because I am very, very pale. Although I just tanned, it's still like, this is not a very light color. It's called Porcelain. I think it was one of like the lightest colors. I'm not exactly sure, but it's good for when I have a tan. I don't mind it, you know. If I can use it, if it works out when I have a tan, then it's fine. But it's definitely not for when I'm pale and I don't have a tan on. I'm just gonna pump it onto my hand, I think, because I usually do that. I'm just gonna use like 3 pumps, maybe. I should have filmed earlier. Like, this is my own fucking fault. That we're doing it right now. Because I'm always late on everything. Okay, I'm just gonna use my Morphe beauty sponge. This is one of the best sponges ever because, let me just tell you, I think this is a lot better than the beauty blender, like the normal beauty blender. This is just the Morphe beauty sponge, like Jaclyn Hill said. Because the beauty blender works amazing. It makes your foundation look great, like everyone knows, but I think this is like a lot stronger because I feel like when you wash your beauty blender, it tends to get some cracks in it, and it's not as like strong as this one, and it still blends out your foundation beautifully. So love this. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of foundation and just work this in my skin. Who has been watching Sex Education on Netflix? It's such a good show. It's so funny. I love it. I have to say, I got a little emotional in episode 8. Not exactly sure. When a thing with, was it Eric? I think his name is Eric. I got really emotional. What happened to Eric. Gay bashing is so disgusting. I can't even explain it with words. It's so horrible how some people can gay bash and hate on people that are who they are, people that are just expressing themselves, expressing their sexuality, whatever. I mean, everyone has different interests, everyone has different opinions, whatever. Like, you have to check out the show. It's funny, it's emotional, it's a roller coaster, honestly. I don't think I have enough coverage, so I'm gonna add a little bit more foundation. I'm gonna apply a little more on some of the pimples that I have, because I like those to be nice and covered. A little more. I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. The Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Long Wear Concealer. And this one is in the color 1N. I'm also gonna prime my eyelids because that's important. I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. Hi guys, so we are back. Probably like, what are you talking about? But, because I'm in like the same clothes. But it's the next day. Last night when I was filming around 6, my camera died because I didn't have any space left on my card. So now I'm filming again the next, I was gonna say morning, but the next day. It's around 3 p.m. almost. I basically stopped filming when I was doing my concealer. I've just done my foundation and I am gonna go in with my concealer again. So I'm just putting not too much on because I did a lot of foundation. And also this concealer is a little bit too light for my skin tone that I have right now because I do have fake tan on the rest of my body, not on my face, but like, you know what I mean. And I also find that this foundation is a little bit too light after watching the footage from last night, yesterday. Okay, so once I'm finished with that, then I'm gonna go in with a little bit more coverage on my cheeks, but I'm not gonna add any more foundation because I already have a lot of foundation on. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna grab a concealer. I'm gonna use, I always do this when I still want a little bit more coverage, but I don't want to use any more foundation. I use a concealer, and I usually I use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and this is in the color NC20. I like this concealer a lot. The only down point about this concealer is that, I've said concealer like 5 times now, is that it has a pump, which I do like. On the other hand, I do like a pump. I think it's great for like a foundation, like a primer, those kinds of stuff, but for like concealer, it doesn't pump out really good. It has a lot of product in it, and I feel I have another one of these in like a lighter shade, and there's literally lots of product left in it, but I can't get any out. Like when I pump it, there's just nothing that comes out. Like it's so annoying, and I don't even know how do you get like the freaking pump out. So that's another problem, and it shouldn't be like normal that if you have to take out the whole top of it and use what's left in it. Other than that, I mean, it's pretty good. So I just use a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I use my Morphe M439. You guys have probably seen it before. And I just take a little bit on my hand and kind of like take a little bit and dab it off a little bit. And then I just go in and just stipple on the areas that need a little bit more coverage. Like, I love it. Okay, I'm back. I think it's pretty much as good as I'm gonna get it because I've been literally blending my face for like so long. It's just because I can't really like, I don't have the best lighting over here, and I usually do it a lot faster when I have good lighting, like in my room, the place where I usually do my makeup. So that's why I'm like taking a little bit more time to blend out everything. So then I'm just gonna set my T-zone basically under my eyes and stuff. I'm gonna set that with the Born This Way ethereal setting powder. It's just the Born This Way Too Faced setting powder. I'm just gonna take a little bit on my beauty blender, about that much, and then I just set under my eyes. My forehead. Then I'm gonna set the rest of my face, so to add a little bit more coverage on my cheeks, onto some of my scars that are still showing. And I'm gonna use the MAC Studio Fix. I always do this. This is like my golden tip because I don't really set the rest of my face like I did with the setting powder. With this, I usually add more because it's like a foundation plus powder. So with that, I use the Morphe R2 brush, which I love for setting powder because it's super soft and it's nice and fluffy. So I literally just stamp in this, like so good. And then I just go in, add a little bit more coverage and as well a bit more color. So that's how the face is looking. Okay, so then we are going to do my bronzer. Okay, I'm being annoying. For my bronzer, I'm gonna use 2 actually. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This is the new packaging. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and I'm gonna use the Morphe E2 brush for that. I really like this brush. I love it for bronzer. It's so soft. With the tips of the bristles, go in like, and just blend that upwards. I do the same thing on the other side. And I go in like under my lip, a little on my nose. I might contour my nose, and then I go in a little bit right here. Okay, so once I go into that, I'm gonna take the Too Faced Natural Face Palette, which looks like this. So pretty. I do only use a couple shades in this palette because they're not all like as natural. I really like these highlighters, but they have a little sheen to them, so I don't use them for every day. I do really like the blush. I might use the blush actually instead of the one that I brought to use, which is the Tarte blush. And I haven't used it a lot actually. It's a really pink color. It's called Pink Wink. I might use that one, we'll see. Then for my second bronzer, I use Sunny Honey, which is this one. It's a little bit lighter than the Too Faced one. And I do really like this one as well, but it's a little too dark, I think, for my skin tone. And it also has shimmer to it. I'm just gonna take Sunny Honey and kind of go on top of the Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And then underneath my chin a little bit. I'm gonna contour a little bit of my nose. I usually don't do this on a regular basis. I only do this on like special occasions when I'm like going out or something, or I'm just sitting at home and doing nothing. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna contour my nose. Just gonna contour my nose a little bit. Not going too crazy, but gonna go underneath my nose a little bit. And I'm gonna be blending it out with this one. Oh, I'm not telling you what I'm using. I'm just using this random like brush from Morphe. It's just with like a white handle. It just looks like this. And then I'm blending it out with the Morphe Y10 brush, which is like a little fluffier and bigger. And I might add a little bit more like underneath my lip. I'm gonna use some blush. I'm gonna use Pink Wink. I'm feeling like it. I'm gonna use Pink Wink, the color in the Too Faced palette. And I'm gonna use the Morphe R4 brush, which just looks like this. It's a perfect blush brush. Ooh, that is definitely very pigmented, and that was only like one little tap in the blush. Ooh, I do really like it. I haven't used it a lot either, so like, ooh, it's pretty. Now I'm gonna add highlight. I'm gonna use two highlights. I'm gonna use the one that I always use, which is the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter. This is in the color Lightning, Dust, and Fire Crystal. This is such a beautiful highlighter. It is so pretty. It's super blinding, and it's the perfect color for my skin tone. I'm going to be applying my highlighter with the Anastasia A23 brush. A lot of people use this for highlighter, and I really like it as well. It's not as soft as my other brushes. I'm sure you guys know what this brush is, or you've seen it before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try use a little bit of the Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in the color kit. And I really like this highlighter, but it's like a tad bit too dark for my skin. I really like it, and it's a really cool consistency because it's like a putty highlighter. You can like go in it with your finger, and so I'm gonna try and go in with this a little bit. I do really like it. It's really pretty. Just on the top of my cheekbone, just to see how it looks. Yeah, it looks too dark. This is so sad. At least I tried. I'm gonna go in the rest of my highlighter with the Fenty Beauty one, and I just kind of mix them together. But I do find that this one, as you can see, I've already hit pan on it, and wow, there's like a face in it. It's like two eyes and like little mouth. Cute. But yeah, I use that one the most because it's like a little bit more lighter and more blinding, so I tend to go in this one a little bit more than that one. But I usually just like mix them together, and then we just go in and oh my god, are you kidding? And then I go in underneath my brow, and then a little on the forehead. You're actually kidding me. So pretty and bright. Hold up. Someone wanted to offer me like a freaking puzzle or something because I entered a fucking question list or whatever it was. I don't know. And I was like, I'm not interested. Bye. See ya. I'm gonna add a little bit on the top of my lip. Oh, this looks so cute. And then I'll take a little brush. This is the Morphe Art 32. I'm just gonna take a little bit and put it right there. I put it a little bit higher because I hate my nose, and I like my tip to be like a little bit higher, so I tend to just make the appearance of a higher nose, like higher like that, you know? And then I just apply a little bit on the bridge, and then I take my finger a little bit, and then I also take my ring finger sometimes and do the same thing, because it makes it like a little bit more like intense. After I've done like my bronzer, blush, highlight, whatever, I tend to go over everything with a beauty blender, because I've told you guys this trick before, but it just makes everything look, well, I don't know, it just blends everything in the skin and it doesn't look so cakey, it looks smooth. Now I'm gonna just set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is amazing. The weird thing I find about this is that it feels like it's empty, the bottle. When you shake it, you don't hear anything. And then when you spray it, there's so much that comes out. I don't know how it did that, but it's pretty weird. I think I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna do my brows off of camera because it's gonna take a long time. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna use actually. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Brow Definer. I've been using this for a few years. I love this. This is my go-to brow product because it's the perfect shade for my brows. It applies really nice. And then for like setting my brows in place, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara in the color medium brown. Also, this is in soft brown, the Anastasia Brow Definer. And then if I do want to cut out my eyebrows, I'll use the Laura Mercier concealer with, I'll just use the Morphe M421 brush, and I'll just use this to carve out my eyebrows if I'm feeling like it. See you in like 15 minutes, but you'll see me in like 2 seconds. So what I just did for the past 30 minutes, well, I went to the bathroom, I ate a cookie, I did my brows. Took a little bit longer than expected because they looked crooked, but I just fixed them and I made them look as identical as possible, so I think they look right now, because this one was too much to the left, like on my left. So I literally drew it like further down here, so there's like equal space right here and right here. This one is higher than this brow, so I made my brow made it lower, and then I did this brow a little bit higher, and then I just carved them out, put some brow gel in them, and then what else did I do? I just took the foundation off my lips. I contemplated my whole life. I thought about a lot of stuff, I don't know. And then I looked at the palette for about 5 minutes and I was like, you know what, I'm actually gonna figure out what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna start doing it. But I didn't come up with anything, and I'm still set on the 2 colors that I want to use. So I am gonna use Artistry, and you're kidding. I know it's gonna be a little bit hard since they're like purple and red, but I'm still gonna try it, and I feel like it's gonna look good. I'm a little bit scared, but I guess we'll find out if it looks good or not. But I just want to try it because I love those 2 colors. They're my 2 favorite shades in the palette, and I'm so excited to try them on my eyes and see how they look. And there's not really other colors that I'm intrigued to use. I mean, I do want to use Skip as well, which is the bright pink, but I'm like, what color should I incorporate it with? You know what I mean? I can't really think of anything else that I want to do except use Skip and Artistry, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go in with Canvas first as a base color. Let me just show you that really quickly. I'm using this sheet with the names because I'm bad with names and I can't remember. I mean, I can remember some of them, but not all of them. That'd be crazy. So I have this really light, beige, pinkish color almost, a little bit like a skin tone color. And I am gonna apply that with this one, I think. That's a little bit of product on it, but I think it's fine. Okay. I can't see anything of it, so I can't judge. I don't know, I'm scared. I don't normally use these bright ass colors and these intense colors, so. I mean, I do use intense shimmery colors, but they're never a purple or a red. It's a little scary. Something I don't do a lot, but let's just go in, right? YOLO, if it looks bad, then it looks bad. I'm not I'm good at like normal eye looks, like just ones that I'm used to, but I'm not the best at like cut creases and all that crazy shit with like the line and like the glitter line. I mean, I'm good at smoky eyes. It's like smoky eyes are like so simple, but half cut creases I can do though. Half cut creases is like super simple. With the Morphe R39 brush, I'm gonna spray a little bit with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Just a little bit, not too much because I don't want more. Let's go in. Kind of nervous. Okay. It looks really great on the brush though. Like it looks, woo. And that's only with like 2 taps in it. Like light, normal taps, not like aggressive, not very soft either. Just it looks like, looks really saturated. Let's see how it looks on the eyes. James, you better not disappoint me, sister. Okay, do this. Oh, I'm scared. Oh gosh. Oh. Let's drag it out a little bit because I'm feeling like it. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow, it looks. Don't want it to be too much fallout either. Okay, let's drag it out. I feel like it was more intense in his video, right? Or maybe he was like packing it more. I don't know, but. I'm just gonna blend it out with this one. Oh, I didn't tell you which brush. The Morphe R37. Oh, it's blending out a little. I'm a little concerned, to be honest. Okay, let's try this brush. Morphe M330. Still dirty. I don't have any clean brushes. Maybe this one. Oh, this is a clean brush. Yeah, it's a little bit harsh to blend out right here, as you guys can see under my brow. Okay, that's getting there. Okay, we're Gucci. Let's go in a little bit more in like the crease. Because I do feel when you add a color, sometimes it can like disappear. Because when you blend it out, it, you know, it obviously goes away a little bit. I'm gonna do the other eyes, and I'm gonna be right back with you. Hello, I'm back. So I just finished the other eye. I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of purple. I'm actually gonna use the Morphe E14 brush. So I'm gonna use a single. I'm gonna apply that like right there. I'm just gonna pack that on. I feel like packing these colors is better than blending, but it just applies better and more saturated. Get it a little bit up in the crease. And then I'm gonna go in with the Artistry color, which I'm so excited about because it's so beautiful. I'm gonna use the Morphe M124 brush. Do I wanna cut out my crease? Actually, I'm gonna do that really quick. I'm not gonna take too much time on it. Just take a little bit of concealer and make a little half cut crease. Do the half cut crease. Plug that on. Ooh! Oh god, that's so gorgeous. It is currently 10 o'clock p.m. in the nighttime, which is not the most fresh time for me because I'm quite tired. We're surviving. I might add a little bit more darkness. I'm gonna use Escape, which is a darkish purple color. This color right here. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that and just put that like in the outer corner, just like a little touch, you know. Ooh, that looks good. I'm gonna use the Morphe E36 brush. It's like a little small detail brush. Let me just show you really quickly. And I'm gonna pick up the color You're Kidding again. And I'm just gonna work that color under the lower lash line. I'm just gonna blend it out right there to connect with the top part. I could do this off camera, but I'm too lazy to freaking get off my butt. Okay, then I'm gonna use some lashes. So I'm gonna curl my lashes first. I'm gonna apply some mascara, and then I'm gonna use the Ardell Faux Mink lashes. They look like this. They're like a natural lash, which I really like. And I'm literally just applying lashes for this video because if I go out, I even don't use lashes because I find them annoying. They hurt my eyes. It may be because I'm just not good at applying lashes and I'm not doing it the right way, maybe. I'm gonna curl my lashes. And then I'm gonna apply the Big Shot Maybelline mascara. So, did my lashes. Now I'm gonna apply some fake lashes. Jesus Christ, I'm stressing the fuck out. My mom's here, by the way. She's looking at me like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna put some glue on my lashes. I'm just gonna use this eyelash glue. I don't know what brand it is, but it's an old, crusty, dusty eyelash glue. Oh, ew, okay, that looks disgusting. The eyelash glue is kind of drying up, so it's not looking its best. I'll apply it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Just doesn't want to stick. Sticky fucking bastard. Where's the fucking glue? I'll be right back once I put these fucking eyelashes on my eye. So, finally got my lashes on. After a while, my eyes are watering because I'm tired. Last thing is lips. So because this is kind of like a pinkish purplish look, I don't really have a purple lipstick, but I do have like a pinkish kind of lip product. So I'm going to be using the Jouer lip gloss. I don't really know, high pigment lip gloss. And this is in the color Sloan. So this is what it looks like. So I'm going to be applying that to my lips. Ooh, I love this color. Oh my god, my lips are so dry. Okay, did my lips and then I just added a little gloss, which is the Becca Glow Gloss, and the color, I don't know, because I literally don't. Oh, Champagne Cream. And I'm just gonna set my face with the Morphe setting spray. This is the makeup look. The James Charles X Morphe palette. Love it so much. The colors are nice and vibrant. The colors are stunning. So congratulations, James Charles. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Give that video a thumbs up. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. See you guys in the next one.